Stereo. Attention! Attention! And now we welcome to the Grand Trivia stage our great leader, our Grand Aquarium Emperor, the trivia master of this age, the past age, the upcoming age, and ages unknown. Please welcome Grand Trivia Master Fluval. Oh, that was a bad noise. Sorry, Master. Let's try again. Fluval. Oh, that's not so. We must find the noise to pay tribute to all 5 dimensions you hold in your control. Yes, the fake trumpet for Fluval.
Hello and welcome, lowly third-dimensional beings. It is I, Fluval, Grand Trivia Master of the Grand Aquarium Empire. That is a good question, Alice Forever Cemetery, but no. I am merely decanted from Grand Emperor Aqueon, the boundless fish tank, the endless enclosure, the source from which all sea life is decanted. Thank you, Horde Jedi. You'll also love our special guest today, Studio Cat.
Hi,
Studio Cat is here with us in the studio. Us being me.
Studio Cat.
And lowly intern Christina.
Hi, I'm intern Kristie. And welcome to Radio Free Multiverse, the only trivia show in any dimension where the points do matter and losing will cost you everything. Mostly
That's right.
Your
this is Grand Trivia.
We're gonna destroy your planet.
Well,
hello,
if you're so lucky.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome, Horde Jedi.
Yeah, hello and welcome, Alice Forever Cemetery. Welcome, Bootleg Bart.
And Jess Fatson Montgomery.
And CBC 9000 and Buvet and Lindsay Premel and Planet Scum Live and Stephen Premel and the Emmy Award-winning This Is Ish.
This is Ish. Thank you so much for winning that Emmy for Fluval, because we know, of course, that anyone who watches this show, contractually, legally, now all of your accomplishments go to Fluval.
Absolutely.
So
thank you and you're welcome.
You're welcome for performing such a great task for the
I'm glad I could be the
Empire
wonderful
Network.
inspiration that all of you needed to do your best work. Oh. You're waiting in the hotel lobby for a pizza. Wow, Alice Forever Cemetery.
I must say, consuming matter, so gauche.
Thank you, This Is Ish. Thank you, This Is Ish. And it's also, the other thing that's mine is it's my pleasure to invite you to our Grand Trivia game, which looks surprisingly similar to a Kahoot. So go to Kahoot.it or use the Kahoot app and enter room code 8575597 for our 20 questions of, what kind of trivia? A general trivia.
General.
Absolutely. General trivia reporting for duty. And if you need that code, it's on the bottom of your screen right now. It's 8575597. I wouldn't say that if I had a pizza. I would always say that consuming matter is disgusting. How dare you imply that I'm saying this out of jealousy and not just out of a general sense of my fifth dimensionality. What? No. Ugh. Gross. I will never try
disgusting.
pizza.
That's horrible. Pizza has tried Fluval.
I'm not Little Caesar.
Pizza has tried Fluval, and of course it exploded from the divine nature.
I mean, some pizza
Fluval.
did hit me one time when I destroyed Pizza World.
Yes, that is true.
Pizza Planet, I should say. It's really Pizza Planet.
Private trivia. That's what we do before the show.
Welcome, Stephen Premel. Welcome, Bosnian, and welcome, Horde Jedi. Pizza does transcend dimensions. That is
true.
accurate.
That is 100%
Oh, and some pizza
accurate.
may be playing with Thick and Crusty and Bootleg Bart joining our trivia, but there's still time for the rest of you to join.
So, Fluval, I know
Yeah.
it's like super gauche to consume matter. Like, I know this.
Totes
and
gauche.
It's unfortunately part of my lower dimensional horribleness.
Grow up.
I am a force to consume matter.
Charlene.
But I did get a pizza today, and I did put pineapple on it, and I want to know what you think about that.
I want you to grow up and learn to live off of pure hatred. Stop being a child. Stop consuming matter like a child.
I'm trying, Fluval, every day. I try so hard.
Look at me doing punch-ups with my little fins. Hey, you don't need hands to do punch-ups, Planet Scum.
That's true. That's very true. It actually works.
Not
perfect.
yet, but it is in that Third Dimensional Correspondence YouTube playlist.
Dune World?
Dune
Other
World.
Than, like, Dune?
It's not Arrakis, the desert
not
planet
Arrakis.
also known as Dune, where the spice must flow.
Yes, it does. It flows.
So do the stream of
Fear.
contestants joining our trivia, including Late to the Game and Ginger Hooligan.
Hello, Ginger Hooligan. Highlight to the game. Fear is the mind killer. That's why it's my favorite.
I love the fear. You gotta love fear. That's what I always say. GLF, you gotta love fear.
Yes, GLF.
Thick and crusty. You know, I did do a lot of bad mouthing of pizza. Ooh, Unky B is here.
Unky Bear.
Unky B. Hi, Unky B.
Lindsay Premel understands pineapple and ham pizza. Why don't you want something delicious and sweet like the tears of your enemies with your delicious, savory, curdled dairy product?
Oh, where you go? You should still be able to join. If not, maybe try Oh, Thick and Crusty is there. Thick and Crusty is there.
Yeah,
But
you are
also,
gonna lose. Your whole
Fluval is
planet.
Emmy/ish. Ooh.
Ooh.
But also, or Fluval's Emmy/ish, and 1B is still at it. And Last Fadson, that means almost all of you are here. But also, our third dimensional correspondent, Forrest, also doesn't understand the hatred towards pineapple on pizza. He's gotta say it.
Yeah, no, that's very true.
It's a
very
texture.
true.
Yeah, well,
Texture. Fruit boogers? Is no one cooking your pineapple on your
Did
pizza
you-
correctly? Stephen Premel?
did you discover the fruit that we genetically engineered to have noses?
Yes, we did that. We did that. It's all boogers on the inside.
It's all boogers. It's boogers all the way down.
All the way down. Just mucus out of orify.
Crowded field, but we did just lose someone, so I think before we lose some more people, it's time for Grand Trivia as
Welcome,
question
Norma
one.
Cat.
Welcome, Norma Cat. Your ticko.
Welcome to your entertainment home for the hatred and humiliation.
Here's
of
question
human
one, though.
beings.
Speaking of horrible matter consumption, which breakfast dish is made with poached eggs and hollandaise sauce? Is that eggs Benedict, a French omelet, or huevos rancheros, or a Scotch egg? Do you know the answer? Do you know the answer to this one, Charlene? I don't know, because I
know
don't
the
consume
answer?
matter. Yeah.
Poached eggs and hollandaise sauce. You know, I do know this one. I'm ashamed.
You should be.
I'm ashamed to say that I know what this third
It's a
dimensional
true
dish
disgrace,
is,
so I'm glad to hear it.
and that I do wait for longer
Everyone
than
knew
an
it. It's
hour
Eggs Benedict.
to be
The dish was
served
popularized in New York City, Delmonico's, and Lower Manhattan. It says on its menu that Eggs Benedict was first created in their ovens in 1860. Let's see which winner was created in the ovens of our trivia game. Oh, gonna lose so far, gonna win in first place. Horde Jedi in second, Bootleg Bart in third, Ginger Hooligan in fourth, and Unky B rounding out the leaderboard in fifth place. Gonna lose lies. Well, let's see. Maybe they're...
We do like lying.
But also-
lying is totally okay, as is cheating. Very much encouraged.
That's
here in
why
the
I don't
Grand
want-
Aquarium Empire Network.
I don't want to give Gonna Lose credit and say that they're lying. Perhaps they're just unstuck in time and know for a fact they will lose
yeah, that
when
does
looked at from a
happen.
linear time, but have actually already lost outside of that.
Everyone has already lost
Well,
outside
that's
of that.
true.
Except for you, Fluval.
I never lose.
Never.
Even on the next question. Question number 2, which is true or false. Nintendo used to own a Love Hotel, which is a hotel that charges by the hour.
What? I'm sorry, wait. Back up.
Sure thing. What do you want? What do you need explained? Nintendo was a video game company.
Nintendo themed, was it?
No, no. They would have owned it before they became the video game titan that they are now.
Did they just own the Love Hotel, or was this just like something they accidentally acquired?
No, they owned other things at the time as well, if they did. But 12, you got it right. It's true. They used to own a Love Hotel, but then they made some toys, just like games, that really blew up, and they got out of the Love Hotel business. It wasn't...
So they were in the business of a Love Hotel. They didn't just like
No, they
hotel.
also... Because initially, Nintendo was a card game company.
Okay.
And then that started to decline, and then they bought a Love Hotel. And also, they did own the Seattle Mariners, the baseball team, for a while.
I still feel like being in the Love Hotel business. But apparently...
Alice Forever Cemetery says it's because of the noise, which I don't know. I'm a fifth dimensional being who finds all that beneath me. But yeah, they started making card games, and yeah, exactly. They started in the 1800s as a card game company.
Oh, that makes sense, because you bet with
They
cards.
made Hanafuda cards. Yeah, exactly. It's a whole thing. Nintendo's history is very interesting.
Do you also have to... You can't play card games in apartments in Japan because of the noise?
I don't know, but what I do know is, Mamma Mia, let's go to the leaderboard. Gonna lose, holding on to first place, Bosnian in second, Ginger Hooligan in third, Stephen Premel in fourth, Horde Jedi in fifth. But look, what the fuck?
What the fuck? Horde
Good
Jedi?
question,
Good
Horde
question.
Jedi. What the fuck, indeed?
In general,
It's
a
still,
great question.
but it's still a very close game.
So close.
It's everyone's game so far. As we go to question number 3, which is what? It's a double points question this early. Waldorf schools are based on the esoteric philosophy known as anthroposophy. What are these schools named after? Are they named after a salad, a wise gnome, a cigarette company, or a crotchety Muppet? They don't like technology, so seen here are the wooden blocks among the few toys they let their students play with.
Fluval, what would your school be named?
Fluval.
Fluval.
The Fluval Institute for Higher Learning. And that would just, teach them all how to, inflict misery for fun and profit. David the Gnome is the only gnome for Jazz Fats in Montgomery. See, 4 of you got this right, which was why it was a double points question, because it's a tricky one. Oh, her Jedi's friend went to a Waldorf school with Tom Waits' son.
Oh,
Wow. I also have a Fluval's fact fractal for you. Anthroposophy is an esoteric spiritual movement and pseudoscience based on the idea that an objectively comprehensible spiritual realm exists and can be observed by humans. Its founder, Rudolf Steiner, also believed Atlantis was real and that vaccines were bad because they, quote, impede spiritual development, unlike dying. Anyway, let's go to the leaderboard.
We're not going to talk about root race theory.
Oh, there's also that stuff. He was also super racist.
We're not going to talk about the extremely racist things that he believed. And that
We've got more Fluval's fact
philosophy.
fractal. Rudolf Steiner stuff is based on some racist nonsense.
Yes. The idea is that as you, evolve spiritually and are reborn, you become whiter, which is ridiculous. You become a fish.
To the point that allegedly some Waldorf teachers, when asked what race they were, checked off all the boxes because through their spiritual evolution, they had been all of them.
Yep.
Most Waldorf schools don't actually continue to propagate it, but it's the root of a lot of his ideology.
Yeah, Mormons don't know that they also believe that. Yeah, see, it's really embedded in a lot of New Age, spiritual, and occultist traditions.
That's I'm a goldfish.
A whitefish, no, you become a goldfish.
I'm a really mean, mad goldfish.
Yes.
I'm an alpha fish.
You become more and more angry until you become a sea creature.
Till you become a glowing alpha fish like me,
Yes.
Fluval.
Yes.
Let's go to the next question, though. Speaking of racism, the British Museum contains a 4th century slingshot bullet with what Greek word inscribed on it? Is it Greek for catch, Greek for die, Greek for take that, or Greek for hail Fluval? I'm not. I am an alpha fish, and I don't know. You don't need to know.
Alpha fish,
I
for
am
sure.
I am the most alpha fish that has ever fished.
Yeah.
For sure, and I
Fluval
never
does
die.
fish
I'll
for
never
other
die. I
fish.
fish for fish. I've catfished some people
Yes.
pretending to be a third-dimensional being as well.
Yes, that was a lot. You did that to me once.
I did. That's how I recruit a lot of interns. But 70, you got it right. It says catch. Wait, really?
Yes.
Wait, really? To which part? Horde.
The catfishing or the slingshot?
Oh, to my
what was-
scheme.
Fluval scheme. Yeah, no, I had just become an intern, and Fluval felt like making me a stronger intern by inflicting a lot of suffering. And I'm so grateful to you, Fluval.
Well, I also you gotta introduce people to the true reality over time. If you introduce them to the wildness of the universe, it's too slow. It's too much for their brain at once. Planets Come Live is doing very poorly, by the way.
Not as poorly as Joe Smith.
No,
and
Joe
his
Smith.
Weird ass Bible. That's why we only follow the word of the Grand Aquarium Emperor and Fluval, of course, as an iteration.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, yes.
Fluval. The true unerrant word is my trivia.
Honestly,
As
we
is the
have
leaderboard.
not found
Oh!
racism to cause quite enough suffering.
Wow, a pizza update. Alice. So we directed.
Oh my God!
Well, we did that.
Yeah, we did that.
We directed that.
Yes.
See, you're mad.
Yeah,
and so
did
we
that.
directed that person to your lobby to torment you.
Yes, we did.
To get your hopes up. So,
Planets Come Live, you should feel that the stakes are particularly high for you because they are.
They're very high for you.
Our death laser is actually pointed directly at Planet
Also,
Scum.
here's the stone that says catch on it. In Greek. And
Don't you love that?
we always encourage you to cast the first stone. Speaking of Nintendo, which we weren't recently, but we were earlier, after their thriving love hotel business, they made video games, including Donkey Kong. They made Donkey Kong after failing to obtain the license to which character? Felix the Cat, Mickey Mouse, Popeye the Sailor Man, or me, Fluval, Grand Trivia Master of the Grand Aquarium Empire.
No one can obtain a license to you, Fluval.
No, they would have to pay me. Also, Sony, you have to pay me if you want me to host Jeopardy.
That's
Ball's
true.
still in your court.
That's true. That's true. We know, there have been so many ships here. Oh, Fluval, we want you to host Jeopardy. Fluval, save us. Oh my God, Fluval, everything's gonna be destroyed unless you host Jeopardy. Fluval, spare us. Fluval,
Also, none of
spare
my
us.
evil is secret, so you'll know all about it when you hire me as a host. Anyway, 90, you got it correct. It's Popeye the Sailor Man. The brutish Bluto became Donkey Kong. Olive Oil became Pauline. And Popeye became the heroic carpenter Jumpman, who later evolved into Mario.
It's a him.
It's a him, but not yet. Not in Donkey Kong. It's only Proto Mario.
Not yet.
Proto Mario, not to be confused
Not
with
quite
Proto Man
yet.
from the Mega Man series. Donkey Kong Country is a wonderful video game, though. King K. Rool gets a bad rap. Jumpman, savior of the universe. Ba, 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 ba. Let's go to the leaderboard. Horde Jedi still in first, but there is quite an upset as Pizza Lice.
Pizza
Alice. Pizza Alice. Ginger
I think it's
Hooligan and
Pizza Lice.
Bootleg Bart enter the leaderboard now.
Not to correct you, Fluval, because you're always correct.
That was a test.
Does look like Pizza Lice.
That was a test, Charlene, and you passed.
I'm Kristie. Hi, I'm Intern Kristie. Thank you so much, Fluval.
I know you are, Intern Carpenter.
There are a lot of high stakes going on in the lobby, but do you know where there's higher stakes?
The orbit of Planet Scum Live.
Absolutely.
And, oh yeah, she's kicking ass while decking pizza thieves.
Wow.
You love to see it. You love to see
do.
those pizza thieves get decked. You know who else loved decking criminals?
Who?
The subject of our next question. Batman was created in 1939 by Bob Kane and Bill Finger, Jack Kirby, Stan Lee, or the grim face of crime gone unpunished.
Isn't that what you wear for Halloween?
I am
last year,
always the
Fluval?
grim face of crime. Woo! I don't know if
pizza obtained. Okay, good job, Alice.
I wasn't sure if Planet Scum Live was excited about Bob Kane and the other person or the pizza, though.
The arc of the universe bends towards justice. That's
Not if
silly.
we have anything to say about
The
it.
universe is a flat. It's a flat plane.
So what is this photo? It's Batman. Because Batman is from eggs and thus is soup.
Yes! Batman is
soup.
I mean, really, like all third-dimensional beings
Batman
are.
is a soupy justice. What came first, the Batman or the egg? I mean, by extension, the question is, what came first, crime or the egg?
Oh, crime. Crime came
So
first.
then the egg came first.
It was crime. Because you came first, Fluval.
I sure did. You know what else was a crime?
What?
That artist Bill Finger didn't get credit as a co-creator of Batman until 2015's Batman and Robin Eternal #3 and Batman Arkham Knight Genesis #3.
Genesis.
This is I mean, we're only 6 questions in, so you should be able to, even if you rejoin, you should still be able to win because there's 20 questions, and if you've played these before, so you know it's a little tricksy sometimes. I agree, Jess. I'm very tired of every time his egg getting cracked in that alley.
Every single time.
I did.
It's like
Stephen Premel. I also saw this one where Superman throws corrupt politicians off the dome of the Senate. That's my Superman. Well, that specific panel is my Superman. A lot of the panels around it, Superman does some not so great stuff.
it is a shame that baby bird Batman never learned how to fly.
Wait, whoa.
What?
Is this why his sidekick is Robin? Is it because they're both birds?
And Batman is like Stella Luna and is a bat but was raised by birds and so was so confused as to why they weren't a bird. And then they
Stella
did all
Luna.
the cute things like try and sit upright on a branch, but they can't because they're a bat.
Does everyone in the chat recognize Stella Luna, that great book?
Yeah, it's an excellent documentary book about Stella Luna, who
And-
went on to murder.
And many
entire
third-dimensional
cities.
beings had little plush figures of Stella Luna as children.
Have you heard of
with
the
little
bat
Velcro
bombs?
feet? Have I heard of what now?
The bat bombs.
It looks like we got to go down an internet rabbit hole to talk about
This was
these.
a real thing that they tried to do, I believe, in World War II, where they would strap bombs to bats and then plant like a sound maker in the place that they wanted to explode and then just send the bats there.
Oh, Stephen Premel, you better know I'm about to manifest my psyche
Thank you
as
so much, Lindsay
Wikipedia,
Premel.
which is, of
Oh,
course, the main site that all who keep canon read from on a regular basis, as Unky B has said previously.
And now we're in the
But here's the bat
Wikipedia.
bomb. It was, you're right, they were an experimental World War II weapon, and the bomb had 1,000 compartments, and they each contained a hibernating Mexican free-tailed bat with an incendiary bomb attached to it. It was never used. It was never used.
It ended badly. Third-dimensional humans do seem bad, but they bring in the ratings.
Okay, I gotta
my
say,
God, they're suffering.
This sentence from conception is wild.
What?
The bat bomb was conceived by a dental surgeon from Irwin, Pennsylvania named Lytle S. Adams, an acquaintance of First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt.
So we're just taking war advice from dentists
This
now.
dental surgeon went to Carlsbad Caverns and was like, oh, bats. We gotta light them on fire and send them against our enemies.
They weren't even talking about Olga of Kiev?
No, it was because...
Kiev?
It was because he knew that Tokyo's buildings were mostly made of wood.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
So you're sitting around thinking about how you could do that. Just fix some teeth, damn. Just fix them.
Gotta just fix some teeth.
Yeah.
And the National Park Service had to give an okay. Ooh, oh gosh. Oh, napalm. Oh, this is bad.
Yeah, no, it was very bad.
That's worse than I thought. I don't like that Explosive Rat was a related article. I mean, to be fair, I feel like Explosive Rat is pretty straightforward.
That sounds like one of our news shows.
More Advice from Dentist is one of Alice's favorite Pavement albums. I love that. But yeah, Explosive Rat. Explosive snakes and rats.
Explosive snakes and rats.
But you know what we should see next?
What?
Who's blowing up the rankings on the leaderboard? Gonna Lose is back to winning. Yeah, the NPS signed off on it. The National Park, I think they signed off on it.
Yep, they did, because that's exactly why. That's why Studio Cat left, as you can see, so now the studio's falling apart.
The studio's falling apart. Charlene, can you pick that up and fix that?
Oh, of course, Fluval. I'm your intern. What else am I here for?
I just
Fluval?
thought I needed to point it out to you
Oh
because
my
it seemed like your
God.
lowly third-dimensional sensory organs hadn't caught it yet.
No, I mean, you're totally right. My lowly third-dimensional sensory organs miss so much.
You know what else you may have missed?
What?
Something in our next question. Did you know that in Stargate the movie and Stargate the TV show, Daniel Jackson was played by different people? In the movie, he was James Spader. In the TV show, who was he? Was he Richard Dean Anderson, Michael Shanks, Ben Browder, or Christopher Judge?
Other NFL players who ended their careers to join the military and were killed in action. It's true. This is because governments are bad.
I think I know.
We invented them for late-stage capitalism. Who will survive? Hit Grand Aquarium Empire Network show.
But four of you got it right. It was Michael Shanks.
Oh.
Let's see who can take the Stargate up the leaderboard.
Who does he shank?
I mean, I guess that's a good point. He really doesn't like shanking people.
Yeah.
One of the core parts of his characters is they may be aliens, but that doesn't mean we can shank them.
Pretty much, which is fantastic for a military show. We saw how they treat bats. How would they treat aliens?
Good point. Good point. I mean, we gotta take notes on how they treat bats, though.
We do. I absolutely have Fluval. You're totally right. You're totally right, Fluval.
Speaking of segues, let's go to the next question. Which mustachioed philosopher famously stated, "God is dead, God remains dead, and we have killed him"? Was that Albert Camus, Friedrich Nietzsche, Karl Marx, or Bizarro Christ?
And of course, the bonus question on this is who did actually kill God?
Rejoining the Kahoot with the name Bizarro Christ. Oh, Stephen Premmel killed God.
Yeah!
Me, I did. But 9 of you got it right. It was Friedrich Nietzsche. The phrase was popularized by his book, Thus Spoke Zarathustra, and it has, of course, seen a resurgence thanks to the film trilogy, God's Not Dead.
Who else tried to get through that book? Who else picked up?
You mean Thus Spoke Zarathustra?
Yes. Who tried to get through that? This is I'm curious about. Man killed God. I read it in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. True.
Neil Patrick Harris tried to read it, apparently.
Jasfatson Montgomery.
Jasfatson Montgomery did. Or Jedi did not, which I agree. Who needs books when you have Wikipedia?
I just gave up and visited Nietzsche in the human zoo.
I only read books
station.
For trivia, so I don't actually read them in full. Plus, God killed himself by disproving his own existence with the Babel fish. That's right. And he disappeared in a puff of logic.
Just gonna leave this one up here.
And you know what else I'm gonna do?
What?
Go to the leaderboard. Oh, it's pretty stagnant. A lot of you knew that. But Last Fadson has the highest answer streak of 5 in a row.
Good job, Last Fadson.
Good job, Last Fadson. But Gonna Lose, you're pretty high up, so you gotta be careful. Make sure you don't get Vertigo. And in Vertigo, who played John Scotty Ferguson? Was that Edward G. Robinson, see? James Cagney, whose voice I don't know. Or Jimmy Starr. Or Melbar the Charismatic.
How do you? I turn the pages.
You turn the pages.
I turn the pages for Fluval. That's the fine motor control.
I was also doing a Jimmy Stewart impression. 78 knew it, by the way. It was Jimmy Stewart. At the time of release, Vertigo received a mixed reaction, though it has since been reevaluated, and many, including Roger Ebert, have included it in their lists of the greatest movies of all time. Oh, I've literally had Vertigo open in a tab for 2 RFM questions without having watched it yet. Perhaps we watched it recently.
Perhaps.
Before we went to Noir Earth so that we could do some research and be prepared. Great SF movie, absolutely.
Yes.
Great San
absolutely
Francisco
excellent.
movie.
Intern, I'm Kristie. I'm
Intern Crystal, do you also
Kristie.
spit or lick in my eyes since I cannot blink?
Yes. I also produce a lot of like mucus, etc. It's a third dimensional thing. It's really gross.
Let's see.
But it comes in handy.
It is the Jennifer's body of its time.
It's the
Exactly.
Jennifer's body of its
Exactly.
time.
But let's see who's producing mucus as they cry based on how their position on the leaderboard changes. Gonna lose might be as Horde Jedi and Last Fadson take first and second, and Bootleg Bart rises up to fourth place. Ginger Hooligan in fifth. And Last Fadson has a streak with 6 correct answers in a row. Oh, Intern Ketamine, do you ever change my
I'm
tank?
Kristie. I'm Intern Kristie. Yes, tank maintenance is an essential part of being an intern for the Grand Aquarium Empire Network.
Well, also, we received a great tribute a while ago that was an illustration of what that would look like, and it was from
did.
Crudley Drawn.
It was absolutely excellent.
It was quite an
Fluval,
impressive tribute.
Shall we move into your psychic zone to pull it up?
That's what I'm trying to draw it from the depths of my psychic brain.
This is your psychic brain. This is what it sounds like inside of
Oh.
Fluval's brain. We've moved into Fluval's mind.
We've moved into my mind,
Yes.
the dance club that is known as my psyche.
How many interns collide? Yeah, I'm Kristie. I'm Intern Kristie. Does it take to clean the tank? That really depends on the skill of the intern. We've lost like entire classes of interns in the intern orientation program just sending them to clean the tanks.
It's true.
So-
It's been a lot. It's been a lot. You know, there's been a lot of calliopes.
I'm Kristie. I'm Intern Kristie.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. There's been a lot of Krylon.
You're so right, Fluval. I'm Kristie. I'm Intern Kristie.
Thank you, intern. You.
That's
Hey,
me.
you there.
That's me.
Hey,
Intern
hey.
Kristie.
Hi, you, buddy. Hi,
It's
pal.
me, Intern Kristie.
My good old friend, Camry Kubrick.
You're welcome, Stephen Premel, and it's Kristie. I'm Intern Kristie.
Thank you, intern Kubrick. Well,
I'm Kristie. Thank you so much, Fluval.
I don't know what did you thank me for? I mean, it was definitely deserved, but like, what did you thank me for?
Anyway,
my
everything.
here's from deep from my psychic recesses. Here is Crudley Drawn's art of the cleaning of my tank.
Yep, he got it exactly right. They got it completely correct. That is exactly what it's like. Yes. So you can all just get a good look at that.
I especially love the wall hanging.
Me too. Very accurate.
And look at my amazing face. My
So
dignified
amazing.
facial expression. I love it.
So dignified, Fluval.
But
Like
anyway,
crazy
people are pointing out I
dignified.
evidently called you my friend, and I have no memory of that, so let's just go to the next question. And what is it? Oh. What is the name of Calvin's spacefaring alter ego in Calvin and Hobbes? Is that Flash Basbo, Spaceman Spiff, Star Kid, or Steven? Seen here is a UFO similar to the one that his spacefaring alter ego flies about the universe in.
Studio
Calvin.
Cat's back.
Studio Cat has returned. Welcome back, Studio Cat.
Welcome back, Studio Cat. Does anyone have any questions for Studio Cat?
Do you have questions for Studio Cat?
Does anyone have a question?
Well, 8 of you had answers. And the correct answer, that is, which was Spaceman Spiff. He's an
right.
interplanetary explorer extraordinaire who flies through the cosmos in a red flying saucer. Cat. Flash Basbo,
Yes,
on the other hand, was the National Lampoon Radio Hour's Flash Gordon parody.
No, this is a Studio Cat. This is a Studio Cat.
Yeah, Studio Cats are not cats in the way that a third-dimensional being would generally conceptualize them.
Who is a good kitty? This one. This one's a good kitty right here.
Oh, what's the fifth-dimensional equivalent of litter?
You don't want to. You don't want to know.
Again, who's a good studio cat?
Who's a good studio cat? Are you a good studio cat? Oh,
Studio cat, do you want some pizza?
Do you want some pizza, Studio Cat? I think Studio Cat would actually consume pizza.
Probably.
Studio Cat does typically consume the souls of the damned.
Absolutely.
But, you know.
You know, has a sensitive stomach, so only the damned.
Yes.
But let's go to the leaderboard and see who's damned to decline on it. Oh, it's Last Fadson, but Gonna Lose is back in second place, and Horde Jedi holds on to first with the highest answer streak of 3 in a row.
What about the souls?
Only in
bad stomach.
Yeah.
Studio Cat has a bad stomach.
They must be thoroughly damned. Some studio cats can eat the lightly damned in moderation, though.
Yes, but not this particular Studio Cat.
But speaking of the damned,
yes.
Let's go to the next question. Maxwell's Silver Hammer is a song about a murderer by which iconic British band? Is that the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, the Who, or the definitely not the Killers? We got it right. It is the Beatles, and it uses an upbeat sound to tell the story of a murderer named Maxwell Edison, and Paul McCartney's lyrics were inspired by his reading of French experimental literature.
Oh, I experimented with French literature once.
This is tied for Horde Jedi's favorite Beatles album, and this song sucks. But I gotta say, you know, I do feel like it's the only Beatles song that really gets me.
True.
You know,
Very
like...
true.
If I had a silver hammer, what would I do with it?
Murder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Duh. Sorry.
That's why I got you that silver hammer.
Sorry,
last
Leonard
year for your
Nimoy.
birthday.
If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning? No. I'd hammer in the evening? Still no. What would I do if my hammer was out of tune? I'd tune it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need friends. I'd just tune it. Or Jedi is sorry if there's stands of Maxwell's Silver Hammer in the chat. I don't know that there are. Cuckoo-ca-choo! Let's go to the leaderboard. Who got it right? Ooh. Is experimental literature where they play around with consonant and vowel placement?
That's part of it.
It's a lot of things.
It's a lot of things.
It's a lot of things. You know, experimental literature.
Experimental French literature. I'm not like other interns, okay?
Jazz Fats and Montgomery last on the leaderboard, as was prophesied. Let's see if the council's prophecy was correct. Going forward, as we go forward to the next question, which is a multi-select. Which of these states have a Springfield? California, Missouri, aka Missouri, aka the Show Me State, Oregon, or Washington. Which of these have a Springfield, and which of these do not have a Springfield?
Oh, y'all got it right.
Yeah, you all got it right. It's California. Yeah, Springfield, Missouri, California, Springfield, Oregon. They all have Springfields along with 32 other U.S. states. And I have a Fluval's Fact Fractal for you. Matt Groening, who created The Simpsons, grew up in Oregon, and many Simpsons characters get their names from Portland landmarks and streets, including Reverend Lovejoy and Ned Flanders. Yeah, you can go... Yeah, what? You can go back to the picture. I mean California... California! What's up with the picture, Horde Jedi?
Studio Cat did not enjoy when I sang that.
Oh, they just put up a plaque on Flanders Street this week.
Oh.
Stupid, sexy Flanders Street. Oh, you
no
thought...
burning mountain of tires? What happened to the burning mountain of tires?
That's so disappointing. I hope they block the sun out again. Here we come to the leaderboard. Bootleg Bart appropriately got it right and is now in second place. Last Fadson in third. Gonna Lose down to fourth. Perhaps the prophecy is coming to pass. And Stephen Premel in fifth. They renamed a bridge. What did they rename it to? Burning Tire Fire Bridge? Batman's a Scientist Bridge?
Batman is a scientist?
Yeah, that's what Homer says.
Oh. He's wrong.
I mean, Batman's everything.
Batman is many things.
Batman
That's
proves you can be
true.
everything for everyone.
But
Batman Egg Memorial Bridge. Oh, Ned Flanders Crossing. Nah, that's disappointing. Let's move to the next question to distract ourselves from the disappointment. Which wrestling legend was also the pitch man for Slim Jim? Was that Jake the Snake Roberts, Orange Cassidy, Macho Man Randy Savage, or Jim the Processed Meat Stick Johnson? I just had to get Jim the Processed Meat Stick Johnson out. Yeah, it's Macho Man Randy Savage.
Good job.
Oh, it was already called Flanders Crossing, too. They just added Ned to it. That's super not exciting, if we're being honest.
That's super not exciting. They should have named it Fluval Bridge.
Everything should be named Fluval Bridge.
It should be. We did try doing that in the studio, and things did get really confusing.
Everyone should walk on to Fluval Avenue.
Yeah.
Let's go.
A lot of
to the
people
leader.
in a lot of different places.
You're
'cause
gonna
they were
make
all
a-
named Fluval.
Horde Jedi. If you are welcome to do that. If you can pass that information on to us, I will not be doing that. So if you want to do that, have fun with that. It would be very interesting to see, and it would be very interesting to know where to place questions on those topics. Let's go to the leaderboard. I mean, seriously, tell me that. That would be very useful demographic information. And Horde Jedi, still in first, Bootleg Bart, within striking distance in second. Last Fadson, also very close. Honestly, any of our top three could be in first after our next question. But before we get to our next question, we have a video presentation. That has been our video presentation, reminding you that you gotta have beef, you gotta have spice, you gotta snap into a Slim Jim.
Snap on it.
Yeah. Did his teeth shatter? That's right, let's watch it again. Let's watch it again and keep a close eye on if his teeth shatter. That wasn't his teeth.
No, that was me. Because Fluval doesn't sneeze.
Spice, need a little excitement. Step into a Slim Jim. Oh, yeah.
I think his teeth did shatter.
That sounded like his teeth shattered.
I think, yeah, you're right. His teeth did shatter. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
His teeth shattered, which means that his dentist will be saying, "Bonesaw is ready."
Yeah.
Let's go
Or
to the
he'll
next
just
question.
talk about bat bombs.
Oh, I said next question, intern. Intern.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Intern Mike, go to the next slide. There you go. True or false? Jack Kirby created both Darkseid and Thanos. Is that true or false that Jack the King Kirby, co-created both Darkseid and Thanos? Thank you, Alice.
Thank you, Alice.
I hope the cream rises to the top. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
So, you got 50-50 chance of getting this
You
right.
do.
Jack the King Kirby, who had a storied career at both Marvel and DC, but did he co-create both Darkseid and Thanos?
Which
Both-
one is your favorite?
Me?
Well, yeah.
Oh,
these
Darkseid.
two planet-destroying. Why?
Well, okay. I'm partial to comic Thanos because I love the idea that he's just in love with death.
Okay, yeah, I got
But
that.
the I have to pretend I'm actually doing the right thing.
Oh,
He's just such a loser in the in the movie.
no.
Just like, I get it, you're a Malthusian edgelord. Just admit you like being evil. But I like Darkseid's just like, I live on Apocalypse. But one of you got it right. It's false.
Hey!
Jack Kirby was co-creator of the Fantastic Four, the X-Men, the Demon, and Darkseid, but he did not create Thanos the Mad Titan.
Who did that?
Jim Starlin. But I mean, I also
To have
wish he
it.
had.
Yeah.
That would be really cool if he's just like, oh, Stan was a jerk to me. Well, I'm just gonna take my cool sci-fi character over to the enemy.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my ties and live.
Instead, it feels very much that it's like, Well, Jack used to work here. We can just, like, take his character, right? Planet Scum Live says Alice isn't even cahooting in their place below her. I love that for you, Planet Scum Live.
I love that for
I love
you
that
too,
for
Planet
you.
Scum.
Well, maybe you'll know the answer to the next one, but first, we have to go to the leaderboard. Who got it right? Late to the Game did, so now they're in 5th place. Good job, Late to the Game.
Good job, Late to the Game.
Let's see if you also know our next one. What was the first movie Scarlett Johansson starred in that's based on a comic book? Is that Iron Man 2, Ghost World, The Avengers, or Mystery Men?
Which one of these is your favorite, Fluval?
A mystery, no.
No, Mystery
It
no?
might be, well, it might be Mystery Men. But it's Ghost World, which came out in 2001. Iron Man 2 came out in 2010, and The Avengers came out in 2012. And she wasn't in Mystery Men because she would have been a child.
You know, sometimes you just have to watch Steve Buscemi be romanced by, like,
I'm
an
a
18-year-old.
Trixie Fish.
Trixie Fish!
The movie Brave Enough to Ask. We all basically want to fuck Steve Buscemi, right?
You know, I never thought when I started watching that movie that I would want to fuck Steve Buscemi.
Alice got it right.
It's, you know.
Let's see.
You know.
Which 5 of you got it right by going to the leaderboard? Horde Jedi, Bootleg Bart, Last Fadsid, and Gonna Lose all did. So they're still topping up the leaderboard. Let's see. Let's see if that continues. And by the way, Planet Scum Live, you might actually know our next question.
This is a very powerful sentence.
Before Ted Lasso was the focus of an Apple TV show, he appeared in promos for which TV network's sports coverage? And I know that you've been loving Ted Lasso, Planet Scum Live. But was he in ads for ABC, CBS, NBC, or the Grand Aquarium Empire Network's sports coverage? 6 of you knew it. It was NBC. Specifically, he appeared in ads for their coverage of the Premier League. Buscemi was a foxy young man. That is true. Yeah, I knew you knew it, Planet Scum Live. I got you pegged. I got you pegged.
We got you pegged and in our crosshairs.
I haven't seen Ted
laser.
Lasso. It's so wholesome, and I'm not a wholesome fish.
No, Floofle is like, what's the opposite of a wholesome fish? Like a partial some fish? Like a half some fish? Like a 0% some fish?
Sound off in the comments what you think. Make that double points? No.
No.
That's like a much more gettable question. Make that... I can't... That's not how this works.
We're not going back in time just for you, Planet Scum
Planet Scum Live, can I talk to you
Unless
privately? Can I talk to you privately,
let me
Planet Scum
talk.
Live? You can stay here.
Oh, okay.
No, you can stay here. Just the rest of the chat. Go to sleep. Planet Scum Live. Actually, wait. I'm going to bring you on screen, Planet Scum Live. Wait a second. I just got to bring you on screen. I got to use my psychic powers.
Let's go into the psychic powers.
To get you on screen
zone.
so that I can address you face to face. And
Yeah, we're pulling you up right now, Planet Scum.
okay, here we go. Planet Scum Live, how you doing? I'm not gonna change this just to give you double points because you got it right. I mean, the whole point is that the more difficult questions are the double points questions, you know? And so
Just because you
I
know a
could
thing-
go back in time.
Oh my god, of course he could.
I could. You know, you're being real rude, so
no, he
you're
can
out of
totally
here.
do that. Fluval can absolutely
You're
do
out of here,
that.
Planet Scum Live.
Planet Scum Live.
Get outta here. We do host your channel a lot. You're one of the few third-dimensional channels we host regularly, but okay. Whatever. Let's go to the leaderboard. Gonna Lose is in 3rd, and Stephen Premel is in 5th. And also, hey, Planet Scum Live, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
So you're like saying, oh, you can't go back in time. I bet you can't go back in time. Then explain this, Planet Scum Live.
Explain it.
Explain this.
We're back in time.
We're back in time now. It's black and white. We're in the past now. What do you think about this, Planet Scum Live? Ooh, we're in the past. We're on an old TV show.
Time
Ooh.
travel. Ew, look at what the amazing
Look at how
fish
old
beings
this
can
show
do.
is now. Ooh.
Oh, look, I'm going to dance the Charleston because it's so
Exactly. We're before
old.
color. Well,
Yeah.
this isn't Noir Earth. I would wear a little hat if I was on Noir Earth.
Yeah, no, we're just back in time.
We went too far? What do you mean?
What do you mean we went too far?
This is before we made the question.
Yeah.
So we did what you wanted, buddy.
Yeah,
Okay.
Planet Scum.
You know what, CBC 9000, for you. There we go. Now here's my little hat. We just need to go back 2 minutes.
Oh, yeah. We get a cheer for the hat.
What? Yeah, we just. But proving, I wanted to prove to you that I could go back however
knew-
far
yeah.
I want, not just how far you want Planet Scum Live. Okay?
Yeah.
So maybe you need to just stop.
Look,
Gosh.
you just need to stop. You just need to stop. I'm just warning you. I'm just saying that,
For your own
look,
good, Planet Scum. You just got Planet Scum
Yeah,
Live. You just got to
look,
back off as we go.
look.
You know what?
Planet Scum.
Let's distract ourselves with the next question so that we don't have to think about their impertinence anymore.
Yeah, you gotta obey the veil.
Hayden Christensen said, I don't like sand while looking at which Italian lake. Is that Lake Como, Lake Garda, Lake Orda, or the flaming Lake of Mustafar? What this is ultimately asking is which lake was Naboo's lake on Attack of the Clones. Two of you got it right. It was Lake Como. I get what you wanted, Planet Scum Live. I'm not confused.
Lake Green Screen.
Lake Green Screen. Alice Farmer Cemetery also asking, did you overtake Alice's dead body yet?
Yeah, have you overtaken it? You know, CBC 9000, you're thinking like a Radio Free Multiverse producer.
Oh, Planet Scum
I'm
Live
just
has
saying.
now finally beaten the pizza distracted Alice. But let's go to leaderboard and see who knew it was Lake Como. Oh, Last Fadson did, and someone else who's not yet on the leaderboard, but maybe they will enter it. We're towards the end of our trivia, so it would be a bit of a walk for them. But you know what? I have some good news for them. This is a CBC heel turn, very true. And you know what? We love a heel turn.
You gobbled your last school, like.
Oh boy, I missed that one. Thank you so much, intern Camino, for taking a look at that.
Thank you so much, Fluval and Kristie.
But let's see if hey, intern Canto Bite. Let's see if they know this next one, which is a multi-select. So that plenty of you could make a comeback on this one. Which of these are real variations of Pepsi that were released in North America? Was it Pepsi Pineapple, Pepsi AM, Pepsi Peeps, or Pepsi X? You know what would have been a real... Hey, Planet Scum Live, your big disadvantage is not knowing the answers to our questions.
Yeah.
You want an advance or no more? It was all of them. They were all real. Let's go to the leaderboard and see if Unky B got it.
Your lack of planetary shields.
Oh! Gonna Lose has retaken first place and late to the game is in fifth. This question isn't fair because any answer will bum me the fuck out. This is Pepsi Blue Erasure, Alice. But everyone knows about Pepsi Blue.
Yeah, that's like what the aquariums swim in.
Yeah, that's what's in my tank. It's not actually water.
No, it's Pepsi Blue, of course.
But let's take a look. Oh, you know
What
this.
would Watto say?
Oh, This Is Ish has 4,000 points so far. Good job, This Is Ish.
Good job, this is Ash. And thank you again for Fluval's Emmy.
Thank you for my Emmy. Here's a look at the can of Pepsi Pineapple, which was, appropriately enough, Pepsi with pineapple flavoring, and it was sold as a limited edition variety in the spring of 2019 exclusively at Walmart stores.
Which of these sounds worst? Because this one sounds the worst to me.
Yeah, tell me which one you think sounds the worst. This is Pepsi AM, which was a variety of Pepsi that just had 25%
I like
extra
that.
caffeine and was marketed as a morning drink.
I like that.
Yeah,
Sleep
Pepsi
is
Pineapple
for-
is recent.
Sleep is for people who aren't interns.
The caffeine.
People who don't have the most glorious purpose in their lives.
Pepsi Caramel Jazz was CBC 9000's thing.
That sounds delicious.
Pepsi
Okay.
Peeps.
The sweet taste of jazz.
Pepsi Peeps was Pepsi with marshmallow flavoring, which is what Premel thinks sounds the worst.
Really? Worse than pineapple? With like that weird cola?
Actually, fuck Pepsi Peep. Also, they made it in 3 different can colors.
What?
Where you could get yellow Pepsi Peep, blue Pepsi Peep, and pink Pepsi Peep. I think they were flavored the same. Kristie Pepsil Orbits. Honestly, what the fuck? Yeah, exactly, Redactron.
Why is this worse to all of you than pineapple? Like,
there's also
why
this.
is marshmallow worse than pineapple?
There's also Pepsi X, which was dragon fruit flavoring.
That also sounds terrible. That also sounds terrible. What do you think's worse, pineapple or this?
Me?
What version of vodka
I think they're
would
all
you drink?
horrible.
Because I've had, like, pineapple vodka sounds good. Pineapple marshmallow.
But also, hey,
sounds
we're going to go into my
fantastic.
mind palace right now.
Oh, Mind Palace.
Mind
We're in the Mind Palace now.
palace right now because we're going to play that game where we go through a Wikipedia article. Or my mental palace that looks surprisingly like Wikipedia.
Romulan blaster style. Pineapple is good with most things, but like that cola taste, that like Pepsi Cola, like.
I mean, if
what
it was
is
Coca-Cola,
cola?
maybe, but...
With pineapple? With any fruit?
I mean, like, cherry Coke is a thing.
Yeah, but cherries are like a savory fruit. They're like a sweet
Wait,
pie
LaCroix
fruit.
makes cola? But I thought it was
Look.
innocent.
So LaCroix does sponsor this show. It does say 100% innocent.
They are butt.
That's a lie.
They
They're
are
guilty.
butt. I'm
They're
sorry I'm being so
entirely
negative tonight,
guilty.
but they
They're
are butt.
entirely guilty.
You know
We
what
love
else?
negativity here.
Pineapple enzymes eat meat.
That's true.
But look at this. This is a can of hot chocolate flavored Pepsi Cola right here.
That looks kind of good.
Except
I don't know.
it sounds like it's really just chocolate because they put hot in quotation marks. There's of
Don't
course
microwave this tin can.
Pepsi Raging Raspberry.
No, they're really bad.
That makes sense, Alice. Forever Cemetery.
Raging raspberry seems okay.
Pepsi Tropical Chill is orange and pineapple mixed together in a Pepsi.
I just don't think that anything like red fruits I think would be really good with Pepsi.
I like that Crystal Pepsi and Crystal from the makers of Pepsi are 2 different sodas sold close together. Pepsi Kona is coffee flavored Pepsi.
But do they have it in cola?
Good question, Happy Rogue 10. Pepsi Blue right here is a blue colored fruity berry flavored soda.
Yeah. And, yep. It's mostly sugar. Fluval, I'm sorry I went earlier when I doubted your ability to travel through time, obviously because of your little hat. It's not. Planet Scum Love, we already have you in the crosshairs, okay?
I'm glad you get it now. Jeez.
It doesn't really matter if you get it, but
Oh.
it is nice for you to give
Oh,
tribute.
LaCroix, coffee, and cola together. Horde Jedi says I will pay you to drink them on air.
I
Okay.
will drink them on air.
I'll drink
I will
on
do
air.
anything for money. We're the Grand Aquarium Empire. And money is the root of all evil.
Yeah, this is real,
so
Horde Jedi.
We love this.
Yeah.
We will do anything
Absolutely.
for money, up to and including
What's your price, intern Charlene?
murder.
Murder's your price?
Oh yeah, I'll trade murder for murder.
No,
for
but what's your
sure.
price to
Oh.
drink?
To drink the cola?
LaCroix.
The LaCroix? Well, Fluval, I know. Okay, so I've been saying, Fluval, close your ears. Close your ears, Fluval.
Okay.
Fluval, close your ears. I've been saving up to get Fluval a new hat. So I will need 5,000 quatlus for that. 5,000 quatlus to drink the thing so I can get Fluval a new hat. Okay, Fluval, you can come back.
5,000 quatlus.
But
I just
know-
love shouting out money.
no, yep, money, yep. Was he listening? Do you think he heard?
I just like shouting out. What's the exchange
Tell
rate?
him about my surprise. Do you know how difficult it is to surprise Fluval?
I already have an aluminum hat, Stephen Preble.
Why did you tell him?
This is my aluminum hat right here. I don't need another one. I got this one from when we went to Conspiracy Earth.
Yeah,
No.
no, you look so great. You look so great in that hat.
Let's just quickly go through some of these. There's Pepsi Fire, which is cinnamon Pepsi.
That sounds awful.
Pepsi Mango. And then Pepsi Peeps, which are, I think, probably the worst. Europe has had Pepsi Peach.
That also sounds terrible.
Pepsi
You
Mojito.
can do your best, Horde.
Pepsi Mojito, a lemon mint flavored Pepsi.
Pepsi Hito. That sounds awful. Also,
Okay, I won't. They all sound bad.
the citrus variant sounds fine because the whole thing is a citrus variant. They're not trying to do this like weird cola. I'm turning on the chat. I'm Intern Kristie. Thank you so much. I'm by no one's side except for Fluval's.
There's a lot of Pepsis. There's too many. Ooh, Pepsi Jazz. Let's look at this
Pepsi
one.
Jazz.
Pepsi Jazz was a whole series of diet ones, like black cherry French vanilla.
Pepsi Raw.
Pepsi
What's
Raw.
in Pepsi Raw? What is a raw Pepsi?
It's just sugar.
It's just a can full of sugar.
Also, Pepsi Raw is the U.S. equivalent to Pepsi Raw.
What?
See? It says Pepsi Raw is the equivalent to Pepsi Raw right here.
Why? Raw.
Because it's raw sugar.
Oh.
It's raw sugar.
Oh no, I think it's Pepsi Raw, the sun god.
Oh, well,
like
that
that.
sounds pretty cool.
We drink on the weekends. We hang out.
So much better than Pepsi Horus.
Much better than Pepsi Horus. You need to go a lot of different bars.
Just
before you
mainline
can collect
Pepsi?
One. Oh, Pepsi Raw, like Sun Raw.
Ooh, also good.
Sun Raw, very cool person. We see their concerts a lot.
Also, if
They're
any of
from
you are in the
here.
San Francisco Bay Area right now, the Oakland Museum of California has a whole exhibit on Afrofuturism, which includes many of Sun Ra's artifacts.
Pepsi Anubis was the original goth drink. I tried to get some of those, but Studio Cat
Yes, Horde
will
Jedi,
not
really.
deal with having those around, you know.
Ooh, imagine a Pepsi in a little Eddie Murphy leather suit, a little leather koozie.
A little leather koozie.
Charlene, do you know the leather suit being referenced here?
No.
Oh, okay. So
Not at all.
Eddie Murphy made a special called Raw, which has aged terribly. So do not go watch it.
Yeah, not recommended.
80s comedy. Just horrible.
We were not responsible for that one. No, that's suffering. Their dimensional beings inflicted all their own.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Yeah, the suit is the one part that has in any way held up.
It
just
did
to be
hold
clear.
up, though.
Well,
What's it hold up?
I mean, it's a full body red leather suit.
Oh, that sounds warm.
Look at that thing.
Oh my god, I love it.
So you see why we would like to see this as a koozie for that Pepsi Raw.
That does not look like a suit. That looks like a jumpsuit.
That's
Like
what-
a red leather
Yeah.
jumpsuit.
Yeah.
And I love it.
That's the best part of that special.
That
And
is
yeah,
what we need to clean the aquarium tanks.
Donald Glover did wear one on Communities. Yeah.
Yep. Big fan of Eddie Murphy supporting the trans community.
Oh, that's in reference to Alice's comment.
Yeah, no, that's indirect reference. Yup. Good job.
And
Eddie
is that
Murphy.
the red jumpsuit apparatus that you heard so much about? That's a good question, Jess Fatson, as well. Hey, Fluval.
Yes.
How dare you? I thought we had established this. I do not heart farts.
Fluval doesn't heart anything.
I heart nothing
No. What are you talking about?
except
now?
trivia.
Yes.
Trivia is all I heart.
And hatred.
I don't heart New York. I don't heart farts. I don't heart dogs.
No.
I know they say you must heart-
does heart the void, but only the void when it's filled with hatred.
Well, I mean, I heart Fluval, I suppose. I thought that went without saying. I don't heart Pepsi X, though.
What's Pepsi X?
This was the dragon fruit one.
Oh, okay. Yuck.
But let's move on to the next question. The penultimate question in this game. Intern Mike, get it together. Here we go.
Oh, it kills you? I like that.
Before he played Morpheus, Lawrence Fishburne played which character on Pee-wee's Playhouse? Did he play Cherry, Cowboy Curtis, the King of Cartoons, or Morpheus on Pee-wee's Playhouse? Of course I heart Grand Emperor Aqueon.
We give hearts to Grand Emperor Aqueon. Grand Emperor Aqueon demands many hearts.
Oh, I should have clarified one thing. Pepsi X was a X Factor tie-in as well.
Oh.
But the answer is Cowboy Curtis. Lawrence Fishburne played Cowboy Curtis from 1986 to 1987 and said the role gave him, quote, the opportunity to give a lot of people a lot of joy and make people smile and laugh, which is not something that he gets to do a lot in other work because mostly he works the dramatic part.
He did that with The Matrix.
Whoa.
He gave me so much joy and laughter when he showed everyone that they were living
also,
in, like,
Horde Jedi has a
dystopia.
Kickstarter to edit The Matrix 4, The Matrix Resurrections, to remove all images of the Salesforce Tower.
Yes.
And go check out their Twitter as well to see the beautiful world we could live in with that Kickstarter, where it's the same trailer with one alteration, and it makes it so much better.
Makes it so much better.
There's not a giant uncircumcised penis dominating the San Francisco skyline.
Look, Lana Wachowski is a visionary, but...
That's interesting. John Singleton was a PA on Pee-wee's Playhouse and gave the script of Boys in the Hood on set to Lawrence Fishburne. Oh, and Phil LaMarr also played Cowboy Curtis in the stage version, the Pee Wee Herman stage show. Death to the Bay Area phallus, I agree, Happy Rogue 10.
Yep.
The only phallus we're okay with is this one right here, where all of you got it correct.
I was wondering what phallus you would pick.
Oh, also Blucifer.
Also Blucifer.
Blucifer, the big old horse. Wait, yeah, Alice.
Yeah, did you see Blucifer?
Did you see Blucifer?
Did Blucifer speak to you through their phallus?
Oh, you're in Chicago, not Denver. Well, yeah, Blucifer's at the Denver airport and killed the person who crafted it when it fell on him.
The phallus specifically?
No, the whole deal.
I think it was the phallus.
No, yeah, he is at the Denver International Airport, which also may have the secret meeting place of the New World Order and aliens underneath it, based on the actual marketing materials of the Denver airport.
All true.
Let's go to the leaderboard. Stephen Premmel, now up to 5th place. Oh,
wow.
That would have been very funny if Blucifer was secretly in the Matrix trailer, which seems to just openly be set in San Francisco now.
Yeah, no,
Whereas I think the old
San
ones,
Francisco.
the old ones were just like
city,
generic city. Oh, editing. Oh, poor Jedi is going to edit Blucifer's
Let's use
dick.
that instead of the sky phallus, right?
I would love that. Also, yes. Alice wants me to re-show the tribute that she provided to the Grand Aquarium Empire.
We do need to show that
and
tribute.
so I'll pull that back up again.
Yes. Shall we go into your mind palace?
This is the tribute that was provided to us, where it's Blucifer, Mothman, and the weirdly veiny Indiana Jones all sharing a certain attribute.
Phalli.
Ha 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 ha. Ah ha 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 ha.
Stallion that mounted the Matrix.
Tribute, hand over heart. Ah ha 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 ha. Love the makeup, by the way, Intern Crystal.
Thank you so much, it's Kristie. I'm Intern Kristie. Thank you. Horde Jedi may have already been the Joker.
You did turn Horde Jedi into the Joker, that's true.
Never know.
But we have one final question here for trivia. It's still really the game of almost anyone on our leaderboard except for Stephen Premmel.
Everyone's like only about 100 points away
1,000
from each
points
other.
behind, except for Stephen Premmel.
Yes.
Intern coveralls. Where did you get your outfit? Says Lindsay
Thank you so
Premel.
much. I'm Intern Kristie. Hi. I got this fantastic outfit from a strange link that I hit in Pinterest. I then paid $50 and received this 5 weeks later, long after I remembered that I purchased it. And this is a shirt from a band that I like called Myth.
Yes. Planets Come Live is also in the mix, apparently. Having gotten a confirmed 2 questions correct in this entire trivia.
Oh, and...
Oh, yeah. Where did the necklace come from, Intern Charlene?
This was actually another tribute. That's right. From the fabulous pizza-eating diva herself, Alice.
Yes, Alice Forever Cemetery
Sent us this
transported that to the
glorious
station
tribute.
up here.
Yes.
I think... Oh, is Mayeth a planet?
Myth is a planet and also a band. Yeah, a metal band. That's also a planet.
Oh, Happy Rogue 10 wants to know what the video screens behind you do.
They show us things that we are going to destroy.
Well, and then the astronaut
Also,
one.
if you get too close to this one, no one's ever come back. Okay, so no,
Right.
So we stay away from this one. We're gonna destroy that. That cube we actually send to different planets to help evolve any sort of life forms into humanoids, tool using animals. So we use that for some of our shows.
The astronaut is a contestant currently on Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah.
Where they're in a collapsing star, dancing, or they're dancing away.
Yes.
His name is John Crichton, an astronaut.
Yes. His name is John Crichton.
I think he's doing great, exactly.
He got lost in a wormhole.
He got lost in a wormhole, and he's dancing his heart out.
Pulling up Prometheus.
Pulling up Prometheus. But let's see who's bringing knowledge to this trivia with our final question. Nope, it's Cowboy Curtis. I forgot about this slide. This is Cowboy Curtis. Look at his stylish outfit.
Wow. What a moment in the Matrix.
Now that you have inspiration from Cowboy Curtis,
This was my favorite regeneration.
let's go to the final question, which is a double points question. Which 1996 TV show was the, quote, video diary of a kid who placed hidden cameras around his house and surveilled his family? Was that Bailey Kipper's POV, Beekman's World, Zoom, or Pee-wee's Panopticon? Which of these was the show?
Panopticon, coming to the Grand Aquarium Empire Network.
Oh, don't give it away. Don't give away that was fake. 4 of you actually got this right, which is more than I expected. I picked Beekman's World. I'm a fucking idiot, says Horde Jedi.
Yeah, probably.
Beekman's World. Well, it's a single panel comic, but it was also a TV show. Beekman's World was a TV show about adaptation of that comic about science, where there was a man in a creepy rat suit.
What?
Yeah. Oh. Wait, no, Horde, don't be... Okay. First, to reassure Horde Jedi, let me pull up a screenshot from my mind palace of Beekman's World.
Wait, whose career in kidnapping?
What?
Did someone kidnap someone?
I don't know. Beekman?
Did Beekman kidnap?
No. I think that the kid who surveilled his family.
Oh, yeah, it does sound like an urban fantasy novel. It does.
So Alice is correct that there was... Wait, did Beekman kidnap people?
Wait. What?
Well, this is what the show was like.
Maybe we'll see the kid. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, there's a giant rat. Exactly. It was a TV show, Horde Jedi. It was absolutely a TV show. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh,
what
just
the fucking
joking
name?
because it's creepy. Okay, cool.
Cool. Yeah.
I mean, that sounds plausible,
Yes,
Stephen
that
Premel.
is. It's actually, it's like a prequel to our Halloween thing. Mm-hmm.
But you know what's going to be fun? It's Bailey Kipper's POV. And here is the theme song to that show.
Are you still up in the attic?
Spyball number 208. Good. Spyball number 311. Cool. The Bailey-Izer 2000. Operational. And action.
It's Bailey Kippers, P.O.E.
Zoom out.
Zoom out!
Close up on Mom.
It's Bailey Kippers,
That is a fair question, Horde Jedi. I don't know the answer.
Kipper, how do you do? Here's my secret video point of view. I made these little spy balls. It's like 100 pair of eyeballs. They see everything from A to Z and record it just for me. My P.O.V. If I said it, I did it. The camera won't forget it. The sound effects and overdubs, and finally I edit.
It's Bailey Kippers,
Edit.
P.O.E. His secret video diary. Directed everything he's here. It's Bailey Kippers, it's Bailey Kippers, P.O.V.
That's me.
That's the theme song to Bailey Kipper's POV, where Big Brother is an adorable little scamp. Horde Jedi had some good questions. Oh, yeah, also, I liked, he's rapping now, which was great from Bootleg Bart. Yeah, also, they're just eyeballs. They're not, like, hidden.
They're just human eyeballs. all
Why did
over
his
the
head blow
house.
off? I think it was a metaphor. You see, sometimes cinema engages in symbolism, and I believe it represented his dad getting so furious that he felt like he was going to explode and his head flew off, and Bailey Kipper intuited that and used his advanced editing suite in their attic that they somehow don't know about to composite his head flying off
From all the loose human eyeballs.
from all the loose human eyeballs all over the house. And you know I have a Fluval's fact fractal for you.
Yeah.
Bailey Kipper grew up one day to be Ryan Johnson.
Really?
No. No.
I got really excited.
No.
Like, what?
No. No. No.
I knew he was in that BoJack Horseman episode, but I didn't know he was an actor.
Oh, this was 1996, Happy Road 10. This wasn't even early 2000s. Yes, little Fluval was very into this show, and the theme song sometimes just pops into his head.
Yep. You know?
And little Fluval also did not notice that those were just plastic eyeballs and in no way cameras, because he wanted to believe so hard.
He wanted to believe so hard.
You can't just show us something that fucked up and prime our brains to receive literally. You know what? That's fair, Horde Jedi. You're right. The star of Bailey Kipper's POV was Michael Galeota, not anyone else.
Not Ryan
It was
Johnson.
just Michael Galeota,
Ryan Johnson and his first
who also.
television.
Well, here's extra fun facts to make it stick in your head. Okay, Michael Galeota was also played Nick Leiter in the Disney Channel series The Jersey.
Oh, I remember that one.
And he was also in Clubhouse Detectives as Billy Ruckman. Oh, this is Ish is taking his Emmy back. Which, fair enough. I didn't make it. That's true. It could be Ryan Johnson, the character Connor Ratliff played on a Star Wars message board in the 90s.
That's true.
But,
That's true.
you know where it's time to...
Where?
Let's train our POV on the No. We're not doing that again. We're not doing that
Still up in
again.
the attic.
Let's go to the leaderboard. In third place with 13 out of 20, it's Bootleg Bart. In second with 13 out of 20. Gonna lose. Who gonna win? And in fourth, it's Horde Jedi. And fifth, it's Stephen Pramel.
Should we give them their our prize, which is really a prize for Planet Scum.
I think so.
You think so? You think so?
I think we have to. I think we owe it to all of them to give them our prize. You think we're going for the Napoleon Plus tonight?
Look, time
I don't
is
know
a
what
cube.
that is.
Time is a flat cube. Napoleon was a babe, as well as a genocidal
R.I.P.
maniac.
You were a good planet with good shows. Now you're dead.
Yeah!
Well-
We destroyed them! We killed you.
Well-
You're dead now.
Apparently they can talk from beyond the grave.
That's okay, because they're dead.
I hope they can stream from beyond the grave as
Me
well
too.
tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific. No. 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 Or Jedi, no. I don't want to have to explain any of this.
Do it!
I could. No, I could. I just don't want to use emails. I don't like emails, okay? I'm a fifth dimensional being. I don't use emails. This song sounds like the beginning of Chop Suey to Stephen Premel, the System of a Down song.
Oh, okay. I was like, that's the food?
Planet Scum Live has left the chat. Oh my.
Bye,
Goodbye.
Planet Scum Live.
But thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Oh my goodness. If that happens,
Do it!
wake up, grab a kid, put on some floating eyeballs. So here's the question. What would be funnier? Writing a letter about this show or writing a letter about Bailey Kipper's POV? To either of them or both. Both, exactly, Horde Jedi. Oh my god, both. Oh my god, indeed.
Oh my cotton.
Sounds like Premel's writing about Bailey Kipper, so...
Oh my cotton.
Oh my god, in ocean.
Oh my cotton.
Oh my god, in ocean. Shallow be thy waves.
To what?
Merv.
To Merv bin come.
So what now? To Mervin come?
Yeah.
Oh, Studio
That
Cat
will
is...
be done.
Studio Cat is going for your Studio Cat, no.
Studio Cat has registered their discontent.
Yeah, well, hey, it's been in Little Fluval's head for eons since it originally aired, and Studio Cat kill. Can we watch the theme song again? We could.
We could?
Okay.
We could? We could?
We can. Let me pull it up from my mind palace where it has been since 1996. I can't keep this stream on for that long to loop it until tomorrow morning.
Why not? Why not, Fluval?
I mean, I could. I just don't feel like it.
Fair enough.
That was what I meant. I can do whatever I want. I can do anything.
We do have the Maltese Fluval.
The utter Fluval... Excuse me, Happy Rogue? The utter Fluvalian defeat? What defeat?
Fluval's never been defeated.
I've never been defeated. Yes, that is the Maltese Fluval. The reason that's the 3 hours and 33 minutes to Napoleon Plus, says Alice Forever Cemetery. Also, here's a fun fact. Every episode of Bailey Kipper's POV is available on YouTube.
Really?
To watch for free because, I'll just read the channel, the description. This channel features full episodes of the 1996 series Bailey Kipper's POV. This episode should be released on DVD. Also, the theme song was uploaded to YouTube by the editor and effects supervisor on the show because he just wanted it up there. Which I appreciate. You gotta.
The editor of the show put it up there because he just wanted it out there. In the world?
Editor and effects supervisor just uploaded it on YouTube on his own channel.
I wish that the Farscape people could do that. Like,
they
don't get any...
CBC 9000 says we should do a Bailey Kipper's POV watch along. Not now, but at some other time. There's 6 episodes, and they're each 20 minutes long. It would not actually be that long of a thing.
Look. We haven't done a zine stream in a long time.
Or Jedi will donate. Interesting. We can look at that a little later on. We might do it on a special, not Friday night.
Yeah,
time
maybe we can raise some
slot.
money to pay for some abortions.
Whoa, hold up. Stephen Premel, the Farscape theme song is why you've never watched more than 5 episodes of Farscape? You don't like a tonal screaming?
See how much Studio Cat likes
it? Yeah, Studio Cat loves it. You know what else Studio Cat loves?
What?
Studio Cat loves...
Bailey Kipper?
Oh, wow.
Studio Cat does not love this.
Are you still up in the attic?
208.
Here we go. 3.
Spyball number 311. The Bailey-izer 2000.
The Bailey-izer is ready.
And action.
It's Bailey Kipper's POV. Zoom out.
My secret video diary.
Focus.
Everything to see.
Close up on Mom.
It's Bailey Kipper's. It's Bailey Kipper's POV. OV. I'm not
My name's
rapping.
Bailey Kipper. How do you do? Here's my secret video point of view. I made these little spy balls. It's like 100
pairs of eyeballs.
They see everything from A to Z and recording just for me. My POV.
I see what you mean about his dad looking like a blend of Alex Jones and Tim Heidecker.
The camera won't forget it. The sound effects and overdubs, and finally I edit.
Edit.
His secret video diary. Everything is here. It's Bailey Kipper. It's Bailey Kipper's POV.
That's me.
That's why we had to chronicle that show.
Yes, it is.
In the trivia, this needed to be immortalized for history.
It did.
History. Can we book this kid for the show? No.
Why not?
It's a bit of a downer.
Oh, are they not well? Or not with us any longer?
Patrick Cotner would laugh.
I see.
Yeah. It's a downer.
But you know, we have the Maltese Fluval with us here. And
we can't go out on that.
And I guess we're going out on the death of a child.
No.
They weren't a child?
No.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
So that's a
when adults
that's a really...
die, it's fun.
No, it's not. You know what?
No, when they're dead, they can't suffer anymore. And that's where the true, Grand Aquarium Empire Network, Radio Free Multiverse flavor.
Has this ever happened to you? You finally discovered the clue that blows the whole thing wide open. You pull out your pinboard and... oh no, you're out of red yarn. And to buy more, you could be exposing yourself to covert corporate spies. That's where we come in. Introducing Hello Yarn, the delivery service which brings yarn directly to your door. How do we do it? All shipments are transported exclusively through a network of couriers with no information about the product's final destination. Our couriers are careful and will do whatever it takes to make sure your package doesn't get intercepted. When it reaches your door, the yarn is dropped off in a discreet cardboard box, so none of your nosy neighbors will know that you're onto something. Hello Yarn, a quixotic ventures company. Hello Yarn claims no responsibility if yarn shipment is intercepted by black helicopters or extraterrestrials.
Welcome back to Grand Trivia, the greatest show in the multiverse, the only trivia show where a planet is destroyed every single week. I'm Fluval, Grand Trivia Master of the Grand Aquarium Empire, and with me is Studio Cat and Intern Calliope.
I'm Kristie. Hi, I'm Intern Kristie. Hi.
Thank you so much for joining us. Oh, thank you, Alice. I'm glad you enjoyed seeing the stream, the chat freak out about learning the great news about Hello Yarn, the only yarn delivery service for any premier discerning conspiracy theorist who is out of the red yarn that they so desperately need.
Oh,
Now,
my dossiers aren't here anymore. I was going to pull up my dossier.
Joe, your dossier,
It's quite destroyed at this
I feel like
point.
this is awakening something within me. Los Angeles, my favorite place. What's the Kahoot code? Why doesn't Planet Scum Live go back in time and tell you what the Kahoot code
Why
was
doesn't
so that
Planet
you can
Scum
join
Live go back in
the
time?
Kahoot and get your questions right so that you don't have to grovel before us to make it a double points round?
But
Noir
we do
Earth
appreciate
did ruin the
groveling.
dossier. That's true. I'm not. Far be it from me to badmouth groveling.
Exactly. Groveling is wonderful. Mwah.
Moi.
Love groveling.
Moi.
Mwah.
Moi. Body Dreams is in the house. He's mad?
Can you see how mad Studio Cat is at me?
Oh, stop poking his face. It was not 9527528. I can tell you that much.
It was 8675309.
Or Jedi. That may be a valid Kahoot code, but it was not our code.
Everyone, do it.
You know what?
Tell me if it is. I need to know.
Oh, it didn't work. You're gonna.
Okay.
Well, luckily, if you use the Kahoot app, you can actually retake any quiz at any time to refine your knowledge base.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I didn't
But yes,
mean
I
to
do.
annoy you to the point of you leaving. I'm
I
sorry.
do.
No.
Goodbye, Studio Cat.
Goodbye, Studio.
Studio Cat has left, and I think it's time for us to leave as well. Thank you so much for joining us today on Grand Trivia.
Thank you so much. We're so excited to see you next week for more Grand Trivia.
Good night, you lowly third-dimensional beings. We'll be seeing your Earth soon. We have the coordinates.
Oh, the fifth dimension. How do I begin to explain this to someone who is so puny? Ha 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 ha. Unlike Fluval, of all the dimensions. Here he comes, swimming closer than farther away.